Ambassador, thank you. Thank you for your time. You have been working and living in China for many years. How many cities have you visited and what is your impression of China?
Well, actually, I have been here since September 2021, and taking into account how vast and diverse China is, I feel I'm still a student of China. So I can't really count in how many cities and regions and provinces I've been, but what has been striking to me is that even though in everywhere you can see the rapid progress and development in China, but still city-wise, regional and provincial characteristics are still there, and that makes it quite interesting, I have to say.
Last year marks the 70th anniversary of China-Finland governmental trade agreement. How do you evaluate the bilateral cooperation between China and Finland in various fields like economy and trade, technology, ecology and tourism, etc.?
Yes, as you mentioned, last year was the anniversary of the first bilateral trade agreement between Finland and People's Republic of China. I think that Finland was one of the first ones to sign an agreement like that with your government, and that also reflects the fact that the trade and economy have always been very important in our bilateral relationship, and they remain to be so. Perhaps with some new sectors and fields, but certain old ones are still also there. But not only trade and economy, you mentioned also the word tourism. And before pandemic, many of us know that Chinese tourists were the biggest groups in Finland and in particular in Lapland. And we hope that one day sooner than later it will be the same again, and little by little we are seeing more Chinese tourists coming back to Finland, and of course we would like to have our Finnish compatriots coming also to China.
This year marks the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China. You have just led a delegation to visit Guangzhou. During this visit, which areas of cooperation did you focus on?
Our trip was both to Guangzhou and Shenzhen, and we had quite a big number of Finnish companies there from various fields, and of course reflecting the fact that Guangdong is a kind of a technological hub in China, one of the most important ones. So we had many Finnish companies that are focusing on digitalization, but also clean energy, health technology. I think we even had some companies that are working with food. So quite broad spectrum of Finnish companies, but I think it worked pretty well there.
And for the future, what are your expectations and prospects for the future development and implementation of cooperation?
Well, bilateral cooperation, if we here concentrate on trade and economy, we will of course continue to focus our efforts in fields that we see are mutually interesting for Chinese and Finnish alike. We are quite strong when it comes to innovation. We are not only the happiest country in the world, we are also very high ranking on all these statistics on innovative countries, but we are also doing well when it comes to sustainability. I would see that fields, for example, like circular economy, which is more and more important topic globally, is something where we have something to give to our Chinese partners.
The General Office of the State Council has issued an action plan introducing 24 measures to promote high-level opening up and make greater efforts in attracting and utilizing foreign investment. How have these measures improved the business environment for Finnish companies operating in China?
The companies in particular are now studying these measures and how they will be implemented. And the implementation is, of course, always the key, and that remains to be seen. But we hope that these measures are part of China's continuous opening up, and we also hope that China's continuing opening up will bring a level playing field for companies from Finland and Europeans alike.
Currently, China is actively seeking development led by innovation, distinguishing itself from traditional economic growth models with new quality productive forces. In this regard, what advantages can Finnish companies leverage?
Well, this concept is quite new, so of course it's important for us and Finnish companies to also understand what it all means. But as I mentioned, we are good in innovation, and we also have certain cooperation in the field of innovative solutions in science and technology, also in the field of energy. So perhaps also in this intergovernmental project that we have we can try to study together how to apply this new concept to our cooperation.
In which areas do you think China and Finland can further strengthen cooperation and explore new partnerships?
As I mentioned earlier, I would think that everything related to environment, clean energy, sustainability, circular economy, digitalization, health technology. We both have aging population. You have a little bit bigger than we do, but still our population is also aging fast. So there are certain sectors that we can learn from you and you can learn from us.
Okay, thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.